Yo guys, this is Bree back in the video. Today video I've been reviewing the round 4 of the player stats on my fantasy team. So yeah, before we start the video, be sure to smash the button, comment below, and subscribe. Let's get started, guys. Alrighty, so of course I'm going to start at hooker to the test news. So yeah, okay, so Jaden Blady got 164. If you don't have him in your fantasy lineup, go get him. He's actually a good money maker for you in your fantasy lineup. Yeah, Jaden Brady got him as captain, and I got him as captain in my round 5, of course, as you can see before. So yeah, if you don't have him, I know it's a bit expensive, 716k, but if you don't have him, go get him. He's good. So yeah. So Jenny Belly, for my performance, a 9 out of 10, 164. Alrighty guys, so next up is Christian Welsh. He played average against the Brisbane Broncos, and Jenny Belly played good against the Central Geelong Dragons. Unfortunately, he didn't get a win there. So yeah. So it's Christian Welsh. So yeah, like I'm saying before, he's average. He's average. I know he scored 52. He's average. If you don't have him, I know he's a bit less expensive, 557k. Christian Welsh. If you don't have him, well go get him, because yeah. So yeah, he scored 52 for me, and yeah, and he's my mid for me. So yeah, it's a mid for me. Christian Welsh, he played average against the Brisbane Broncos. So if you don't have him, well, if you want to put in Jaden Brady and Christian Welsh if you want. Alrighty, so yeah. Alright guys, so next up, Spencer Linu. So Spencer Linu played average against Manly when his Eagles. He scored 27. Well, not points, well, not tries. He scored 27 on my fantasy lineup. So Spencer Linu, of course, he's a bit less expensive, 376k. It's not bad for the so yeah, not bad for the mid. So not bad for the Panthers. So I know he scored 27, and yeah. So he scored 27 for me, Spencer Linu, and yeah. Alrighty, so if you don't have him, well, I suggest don't get him. Well, if you want to get him, well, go get him, but I suggest don't, well, oh my god. So guys, that's my convocation. So yeah, he's a money maker too, of course. He's the less expensive. Alrighty, so yeah, 27. Alrighty, so next mid range is Brendan Smith. Oh my god. Brendan Smith played good against the Brisbane Broncos, averaging 48 for me. So Brendan Smith scored. Well, he didn't score a try. He set up Hughes and Hughes to Pabanaz, and that's how Pabanaz get 4 tries. And yeah, guys. So yeah, if you don't have Dr. G's, well, go get him. He's 621k, and yeah, 621k for Brendan Smith, Brendan Smith. He can play hooker or mid-range. I've got him as mid-range. Of course, I've got Jaden Brady as captain and hooker. So yeah, it's average 48. So yeah, Brendan Smith as hooker for me. He's good. So yeah. Alrighty, so next up is Jaden Sewer. I need to change Ben Maddock when selling next week. Cause yeah, so Jaden Sewer average 44 for me. And he played average against the Bulldogs, didn't score one, of course. And yeah, and if you want to get him well, I just go. He's only 511k and averaging 44 points last week for me against the Bulldogs. So yeah, I haven't got much to say. He's an edge for me. Yeah, he's an edge. Alrighty, so next up is Ben Murdoch-Masila. Cause he's 16 for me, and I shouldn't have traded him out, but I'll trade him out next week. So yeah, Ben Murdoch-Masila got 16 for me. He played horrible. Well, so yeah, he played horrible. Ben Murdoch-Masila. He's a bit less expensive. He is 395k. Well, expensive than Spencer Looney. Well, bit expensive than Spencer Looney. So yeah, Ben Murdoch-Masila, 16 for me, and he's like, well, of course, that's 49. Yeah, he's plays good. 49 round 2 and 34. So yeah, 1-4. He had a bad start against the Roosters. I think it's a tough side, the Roosters. So yeah, Ben Murdoch-Masila. Alrighty, so yeah, I've been 16 for me. Alrighty, so next up, Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses, averaging 64 for me. If you don't have Mitchell Moses, if you have Reynolds, Walker, Cleary, well, keep them. If you have Hughes, Brooks, well, switch it, because I know it says Storm's halfback, but I got Mitchell Moses, and it's a bit expensive. He's a bit expensive with 722k and averaging 64 for me. He nailed 8 from 8, I believe. So yeah, Mitchell Moses on Power Matter. He was against the Tigers. He played good, and the kicking game is good. He kicked all the goals. So yeah, Mitchell Moses, if you don't have him yet, well, go put him in. He's a good kicker for Power Matter. So yeah. Alrighty, so next up, oh my god, it's Kevin Munster, averaging 68. He even scored a try for himself against the Broncos, and he's only 720k. Ken Munster, and the play's good. He scored the try for himself. And if you don't have Munster, God is a gun. He's a gun, Munster. If you don't have him, well, yeah, well, go put him in there. Oh yeah, that's right. I tried out Ben Murdoch-Masila. Never mind. I tried him out. Never mind. For William and kick out, and my fantasy for round 5 is coming tonight at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned. So yeah, in 3 more hours is coming out. So yeah, and that's a Kevin Munster, averaging 68. He plays good against the Broncos. So yeah, if you don't have him, if you have Jerome Loai, he's not that good as a 5'8". Ken Munster's better than him, I reckon. If you have like Dylan Brown, he's average. He's a good 5'8" for Power Manor, but Kevin Munster's better than Loai. So yeah, so it's 68 for me. Next one, oh my god. Justin Olam Jazzy, aka Jazzy's nickname. So Justin Olam averaged 59 for me, and he's only 481k, not bad for the centre. Oh my god, he set up a try for Pappenhausen, scored his double, I believe. Yep, scored his double. He set up a try, he scored his double, averaging 59. And he's 481k. So yeah, Justin on him. He also done a tackle on. I'm supposed to have done Alvaro. We don't play any Dragons. He also done a tackle on Payne Haas. What a tackle. So yeah, it's 59 for me for Justin on him. If you have all of these, well, let me know in the comments. So yeah, next one is Quita Stephen Clayton. Stephen Clayton. Well, 31 and 33. So yeah. So he played decent against Manly, Stephen Clayton. So of course he plays fullback because Dylan Edwards out and Matt Bowden shift to his spot, Stephen Clayton's spot. So yeah, Matt Bowden shift to number 4 and Stephen Clayton shift to number 1 because Edwards is out. Stephen Clayton, he does nothing. Well, he done nothing in the game, or he does in the game. Well, yeah. I haven't got, and he's 436k. If he got Stephen Clayton, he'll get better. In the next 3 weeks, he'll get better, score some tries in the number 4 or number 1. So yeah. So Stephen Clayton averaging 35 for me. Let's swing his fullback. So Wayne Papenhuyzen, oh my god. Wayne Papenhuyzen averaging 124 for me. Of course, he scored 4 tries in the 25th minute, 29th minute, the 34th minute, and 36th minute. And yeah, averaging 124. If you didn't have Papenhuyzen, well, go put him in there. Well, I wish I have Teddy. I would try to put Teddy in one. Actually, I would try to put Teddy after. Yeah, Wayne Papenhuyzen averaging 124 for me. If you don't have Paps Tedesco, I got to put him in. Of course, I've got Dan Lowe as fullback, which I could do that soon in a minute. Wayne Papenhuyzen averaging 124, and instead of beating myself, he cost 788k. Oh my god, he scored 4 tries to and put Johnny Brady as vice captain and Papenhuyzen as captain, but yeah, Papenhuyzen scored 4 tries and yeah, so Papenhuyzen. So next, averaging 124. Righty, so next is a fullback, Dane Lowe. He's average 35. He played decent against Parramatta. Papenhuyzen plays good against Brisbane Broncos, and Dan Lowe plays good against the. He played decent against the Parramatta. He also scored his debut try. Luciano Leilua tapped it back to Dan Lowe's hands, and Dan Lowe scores. I'm actually. So yeah, the Dan Lowe 35 for me, and he's cost 424k, of course. So Dan Lowe 424k and having 35 for me. Right, so next winger is Fastany Holmes. He only cost 500k. He scored a try also, Val Holmes. He's averaging 50 for me. Fastany Holmes for North Queensland Cowboys. He's kicker and he's 500k. He played decent against the Connor Sullivan Sharks. He played alright. So yeah, played alright against the Sharkies. So yeah, he's having Fastany Holmes, having 50 for me. Now on the bench, hooker, it's Reed Marnie, and he's having 70, and he costs up expensive, almost 900k, 850k. And he's having 70. So Reed Mahoney plays good against the West Tigers. So it's not Mahoney, he's Mahoney. So Reed Mahoney plays good and he's having 70 for me. So yeah, and it's he also thinks that of course he plays number 9 and he could send him those tries in the number 9 hooker wall. So yeah, Reed Mahoney having 70 for me. Next up is Daniel Alvaro. He played decent against Newcastle Knights. Daniel Alvaro. He's a bit low price with 413k. And averaging 41 for me, so not bad, Daniel Alvaro. And also he's a mid, of course. Yeah, Daniel Alvaro, because he's a mid, 41. He's having 41 for me. So yeah, so next one is Jacob Little, averaging 53, and he cost 470k for 470k for Jacob Little. If you don't have Jacob Little, Weed Money, Janie Bliley, Pappenhausen, Moses, Whaley, Watson, well, go get them because they're good. So yeah, Jacob Little, he scored a try because Luciano the loot box to Jacob Little. His average 53 for me. Jacob Little. So yeah, Jacob Little for West Tigers. So yeah. So and then last in James Bench, is Connor Watson. Connor Watson averaging 55, of course. Connor Watson, he's cost 538k. Connor Watson, of course. So yeah. He plays, and Jake Little plays good in the Eels against the Eels, I don't care, and Connor Watson plays good against the Dragons. And then yeah, he's having 55 for me. Alrighty, so next up is Marcelo Montoya. He's having in 29. His debut for the Warriors against the Roosters. Against the Raiders, I believe. Yeah, against the Roosters, sorry. So yeah, Marcelo Montoya, he averaged 29 in this big, less expensive, less money with 299k, 300k basically. Marcelo Montoya. So next up is Suntuya Uduko and Kamanu. He's having 44, and also he scored a try too, and it's cost 360k. He's having 44. He plays good against he plays alright against Marcelo Montoya. Marcelo Montoya plays good against alright against the Roosters, and Uktunu Kamanu plays good. I don't care against the Palmanios. Next up is Staffy Tower, averaging 24 for me, and he costs 278k. And yeah, he plays alright against the Dragons. He plays alright against the Dragons. Alrighty, and the last one is Tessinu. So Tessinu averaging 29 for me, and it costs 253k, averaging 29. So hey guys, that's all about it. Be sure to smash that button, comment below, and subscribe. And peace.